Hey, you guys, this is your girl, Gorlock, the Destroyer, aka your Gordita Bonita Burrita Supreme. I'm here to talk about the allegations against my sister in fat, Lizzo. First of all, I think it's pretty disgusting and fatphobic that they would assume that she ate the three dancers and the entire families. First of all, when I ate my first entire family, I had indigestion for like a week and a pretty bad diarrhea because they were a family of Mexican illegals and I.
No, señorita Gorlock, no, she didn't eat them. No, that's just a meme.
Oh, but I thought that we were finally able to eat Mexican illegals. Oh no, I have to get rid of the Mexicans in my fridge. But whatever, nobody cares. But I think that the allegations about the banana are pretty stupid. Everyone knows that we big girls, we don't waste any food. So to imply that she would put the banana and the coquita and not force anyone to eat them is not relatable to us big girls.
But señorita Gorlock, allegedly, well, she did force them to eat the banana out of the cuquita.
Okay, I am sick and tired of you mansplaining me, fatphobic piece of shit. Come here, I'm gonna eat you.
No, señorita, no. Okay, we're definitely gonna make it out of Terremoto Heights with that one. So make sure to hit like and subscribe. Órale, hit that subscribe button with the machete so we make it out of Terremoto Heights, which is el barrio where Lizzo goes to take a jog every morning and oh no, oh no, oh no, Lizzo is going out for a walk. Lizzo, Terremoto! Jokes aside, this is a pretty disgusting situation. And like I said before, these are just allegations, so don't come after me. I'm just trying to make jokes about this pretty funny situation. You know, the chonkers, the big chongus, the queen of the fatties, Lizzo, is finally getting a taste of her own medicine, because you know how she claims that everyone that thinks that she's really heavy, that she's not beautiful and sexy, every one of them is fat phobic, and she's the queen of the body positivity movement. Remember how back in the day it was Megan Trainor, but Megan Trainor was not as fat as this. Oh my god, it seems like, yeah, where is Megan Trainor nowadays? Did Lizzo ate Megan Trainor? But let's actually get into the situation, all right? Because it's pretty wild, and I am not going to be able to read out loud most of the allegations because I'm going to get the YouTube treatment. So I'm going to try to make it a little bit more Mexican, right? To add ito and ita at the end of each word, like jarracito, to refer, to, I cannot say it. I don't want to say it. So jarracito. Okay, she's been accused of jarracito. But let's actually go through the statements because I haven't read all of them, so I'm going blind, I'm going in blind, guys. These are the specific claims made against Lizzo and her dance captain, Charlene Quigley, in a lawsuit filed by her ex-dancers. All right, first of all, he got accused of overworking dancers and making the group re-audition in excruciating 12-hour rehearsals. Those she was dissatisfied with, she will fire them and send them home. Remember that other girl in the strike complaining about 18 hours spending standing up on a dress? Imagine 12 hours of rehearsal dancing with Lizzo. That is torture. Accused of firing a dancer for challenging her claim that the group was drinking before performances. Okay, that only means that Lizzo is a spoiled brat. Accused of making a thinly veiled comment relating to dancer's weight gain after firing her for recording a meeting while suffering an eye condition. Are you telling me Lizzo is fat shaming someone? How? Accused of coercing dancers into touching a woman's breastito in a stripito clubito despite a dancer opposing. That is the most disgusting one. And the next one. Accused to inviting her dancers to a nudito cabaretito bar without disclosing the specific of the performance. Imagine that. Because there are people out there that are really traumatized about the opposite gender's naked body. Maybe if there were women, they will feel uncomfortable maybe looking, because I have friends that are lesbian that they don't feel comfortable watching a man's body because they don't like it. That's part of their, that's part of their identity, right? So imagine you getting forced to go to the shows or being forced to touch a woman's breast. That is just sick. And quickly, accused of trying to convert dancers to her religion. Yeah, I saw the videos about her religion. Yeah, they are pretty wild. Look
really
at it.
quick and say,
Look at this shit.
God is so good. God loves you. Hey everybody, I just want to get on here really quick and say, God is so good. God loves you so much. No matter what you're going through, even if you don't love him.
Yeah, I don't believe this bitch is religious at all. I don't believe a single word she's saying. Accused of scolding the dancers for having premarital. All right, kind of sounds like a crazy ass Christian lady. Accused of unwarrantedly discussing. Oh no! Masterbetito and Cecito Fantasito with the group. No! Oh my god. And the funniest thing is that Lizzo actually responded to the controversy with this statement about the whole thing. Oh my god, I deleted the page. Okay, this is the full statement. I'm not gonna read the full statement because I don't want to read the illiterate utterances of this fat Galactus planet eating behemoth. Lizzo has revealed the statement addressing the hostile work environment lawsuit filed against it. It was not just hostile work environment, alright? It was legitimate, like, things that I cannot say on YouTube, but this is disgusting. The sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. She's not even apologizing. She's not even apologizing for anything. Okay, let me read the whole statement. F it. The last few days have been the gut-wrenching, difficult, and overwhelming, disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually, I choose not to respond to false allegations, but they are as unbelievable as they sound, and too outrageous not to be addressed. The sensationalized whatever. I'm not here to be looked as a victim, but you all your entire life is victimizing yourself. But I also know that what I am not that I also know that I'm not the villain that people and the media have portrayed me to be the last few days. I am a very open person with my cecito and expressing myself. Bitch, this is not being open about that. This is harracito, alright? This is Me Too levels of allegations. And funny enough that I mentioned Me Too because actually Lizzo is being represented by the same Hollywood lawyer his name is Marty Singer, for the Jaracito and Toxic Workplace lawsuit. His clientele, listen to these big boy names, alright. His clientele ranges from a variety of stars, including Bill Cosby. Lizzo is being represented by the freaking lawyer of Bill Cosby. What do you want me to expect? Do you think that she is not guilty anymore? My opinion just changed, right? I mean, I know these are just allegations, but come on, if you are not guilty, why are you getting the best in the business for Me Too shit? Literally the best of the best. He represented Bill Cosby. Actually, he didn't represent Johnny Depp. They actually dismantled that whole theory. He was actually with Amber Heard, Charlie Sheen, Chris Brown, freaking Brown, Brett Ratner, and currently Jonah Hill, which is like, I mean, I don't even know what Jonah Hill did. I don't really care. I couldn't give two less fucks about Jonah Hill. It's just funny. It's just funny how these people will, cry about Me Too and you need to believe all women. But when they are in the situation themselves, they go for the freaking lawyer of Bill Cosby. Whatever. Imagine if the roles reverse. Just imagine if she was a black man. Just imagine for a second. If she was a fat black man. Like ED445, okay? Let's compare this. So they have the same bone structure. So don't blame me for comparing the both of them, all right? Imagine if a black man would do any of those things, or not even do them, just allegations, just the allegations. Because many of those Me Too things, like the JD thing, I don't know why I cannot say his name. JD, you know who he is. I cannot say his name out loud. But the allegations for him were also fake. I mean, he was a shitty husband. Don't get me wrong, he was a shitty husband and a drug addict. But he didn't do the allegation that this bitch was claiming, and that's why he won the defamation claim, the defamation lawsuit. If a man would do that in this very same second, he will lose everything. Everything. But because Lizzo has the privilege of being a woman, the privilege of being a fat bitch, for some reason nowadays that is a privilege, because if you don't accept her and say that she's beautiful, you're fat phobic. I was actually expecting her to say that these claims were fat phobic against her, but the word is not perfect, alright? The funny thing is, we're not only the dancers, but also the filmmaker for her documentary, which I didn't know that Lizzo had a documentary, and is the most having a documentary for this fat piece of garbage is the most brain-dead thing that I've heard, and I probably believe that is a Netflix documentary. I bet you. Filmmaker Sophia Nali Allison says that she dropped out of a director for Lizzo in her documentary after facing mistreatment from her. I was treated with such disrespect by her. I witnessed how arrogant, self-centered, and unkind she is. And here's the full statement. I do usually not comment about anything pop culture related. In 2019, I was with Lizzo, blah, 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 blah. I walked away after 2 weeks of treating such disrespect with her. I witnessed how arrogant, self-centered, and kind she is. I was not protected, and I was thrown into a shitty situation with little support. My spirit said to run as fast as you freaking can, and I am so grateful that I trust in my God. I feel gaslit and deeply hurt, but I've healed. Reading these reports made me realize how dangerous of a situation it was. This kind of abuse of power happens far too often. Much love and support to the dancers. Boss, that's a W. That's a W. That's a W from her. Literally. For more power to her. She's a beautiful woman. F you, Lizzo, for bullying this beautiful woman that was just trying to do you a favor, basically, directing your freaking BS documentary. Yeah, so the allegations for weight shaming and cecito denigrating behavior. Imagine that. That's who Lizzo is. That's who Lizzo is. Based on these allegations, that's who Lizzo appears to be. And it's funny how the loudest people praising equality and inclusivity and diversity, and you have to love all bodies, will be the very first ones to do not obey by those same rules in the real life. That happened again with the virus. Remember how the people that were praising, oh, you have to stay home and whatever, were the main ones that were outside doing parties in San Francisco. All right? So if you're a lefty, please woke the hell up. Literally, wake up. Because this is the kind of people that you revere. This is the kind of people that you think that care about you. But they don't care about you in the slightest. They just care about making money out of your dumbass. Literally. So stop glorifying these pieces of garbage. Stop glorifying obesity, because there's nothing to glorify about it. It's something that is going to kill you. People are praised and loved and glorified and encouraged to eat themselves to death. And I'm not going to take that. You can call me fatphobic all you want, but I'm not going to allow my friends, my dear close friends, to take years out of their life because they have been brainwashed, cocoa washed by the elite, basically. This is the elite. She is part of the elite. She's a millionaire, 100 millionaire, almost a billionaire. So don't come at me saying that I hate fat people, because I will bang a fat bitch. I don't give a damn. Any man will bang a fat bitch. I know nobody gives a damn. No man will give a damn. If she moves, we will bang her. Even if she doesn't. Joking. But all I worry about is your health. That's it. I want people to be healthy. I don't want people to be freaking ripped and, like perfect bodies. No, I want people to be healthy. I always tell my chat, go for a walk, eat a little bit less, eat a little bit better, because that's things that I want to do myself as well. I'm struggling and it is really hard to do it. I understand that. I know that for a fact. But that doesn't mean that you cannot try or begin to try with something small. And it is not impossible. You can see people like Dave Dana. I'm sorry if I botch his name. I don't know how to pronounce most of the things. Dave Dana, he already went down 116 pounds in a year. Imagine what you could do. And he was as heavy as Lizzo. Not as heavy. Come on, not as I'm not going to do my boy wrong like that, Not as heavy as Lizzo. But he was a heavy person, and he's getting thinner and thinner by the minute. Not only thinner, but healthier, way, way healthier. And he got his life back on track. If he could, why can't you? Why can't you? Anyway, that's it. That's all I want to say for today. That's the message I want to leave you all with. Thank you so much for watching. I loved you all. Gracias por su atención. Gracias totales. And hasta la próxima, primos. Bye.